Good morning, Mike's Diabetes World. Well, it's another day. It's noontime. We're out for our walk. I don't know if I did any good little sniffles or something worse, but we'll see. So we're going to talk today about illnesses. So sit back, relax, and we'll be right back. Now that it's October, or the end of October actually, we're getting into the flu season. And, people get flus, and it's worse if you're a diabetic. And if you get flu, life can be miserable. So we need to stop the diabetics from getting a cold or the flu. So what do we do? Well, make sure you wash your hands quite a bit throughout the cold or the flu season. But make sure you do it on a regular basis. Because all you really need is someone to be around you with a cold or flu, or hello, you touch a surface and then you touch around your eyes, and then you're gonna get the flu. And nothing's worse than having the flu. You ache, you have high fever, you can't eat. So it's difficult to continue with your blood sugars control. If you can't eat, you end up probably in the bathroom quite a bit, and it's miserable. It truly is miserable. So what do you do? How can you stop this from happening? The first one is to get a flu shot. And you should get this flu shot pretty soon. Some people say, I don't like to do it because it aches, or I don't like to do it because it's stiff and it's sore. I know years ago, when I was working as a cashier at Save On Foods, so many cashiers would call in sick. Oh, my arm hurts because of the flu shot. I can't come in. Now you take an aspirin and you move on. The best way, if you're stiff or feeling that your arm's stiff, is to get it and to move it about. But Jesus, hold on. You want to. Okay, just we'll be right back. Those two steps will help you not get the flu. But, sometimes it happens. So if you do get the flu, don't try to, oh well, I've got to go into work. As a diabetic, you need to take control of yourself. You've got to stop and get your rest. Now, you need to make sure your liquids are up, and that this time you can have pop. I'm talking sugar pop. Because if you're unable to eat, you're going to need something to get the sugar into your system. Now, if you're sensible and you allow things to just take their course and you get the sleep and you supplement sugary drinks and stuff or when you can't eat, then a lot of times even the worst diabetics can squeak through. Now, if you're not eating, there are certain drugs, and this could go for type 2. There's a lot of drugs that you don't take if you're not eating. Invocana and Forxiga are the two major ones. But talk to your doctor and find out which drugs they don't want you to take. So, you don't want, the worst thing you want to happen is for you to end up in the hospital. But if you need to go to the hospital, you go to the hospital. Now, it's a very bright day today, so I'm looking a little shadowy in some areas. Now, what's a sign when you need to go to the hospital? Well, there, that light's better. Light those lights. When you need to go to the hospital, you want to ensure that you go, that you see a doctor. And this is always the case when you're throwing up, because your body's just starting to say, hey, I'm not happy here. And well, so often we ignore these and say, oh, well, we'll make it through, we'll get it through together, and you're going to end up in worst condition. And this is called DKA. DKA is when your body starts eating away at your fat, and besides fighting the flu, you're fighting the DKA. And DKA, every diabetic, or every type 1 diabetic, remembers what DKA is. And that's how you felt when you were first diagnosed. You're drinking water. Sometimes you're throwing up. You're just not yourself. So you need to take care and drink your liquids, try chicken noodle soup, good old grandma's solution. Nico, busy. And sorry. Um, don't just say, oh well, I'll be fine tomorrow, and tomorrow you're still feeling like crap. You also don't want to infect others. Oh well, I feel terrible. Yeah, well, you got it for whatever reason. So, take care of yourself. So often, we don't take care of us. Okay, Nico, I guess. So don't. If you start feeling ill and you feel the flu coming on, and you know it's going to be bad, you can usually tell the day before. You're just bragging. Oh, I don't want to go to work. No, all I want to do is go home and go to bed. Well, as I said before, the next day, if you have the flu, stay in bed. Get the rest that your body needs. Keep your fluids up. Now, if you're able to eat, I know you're going to feel like not eating, but it's important that you eat. And, you should eat something bland like toast, maybe a poached egg, something to keep your blood sugar up. Now, if you end up not being able to eat, you want to drink some pop, Gatorade, and then this time you want to definitely do it or have it with sugar in it. If you're not able to keep any solids down, you want to have pop, Gatorade, and don't try to do anything. Your health is more important than going out partying. Or there'll be other nights to go out partying. Take care of you. It's important that you do. Because if you don't, no one else is going to. Now, the best thing my doctor or my endocrinologist said was, for any reason, if you are starting to throw up, you need to go to the hospital. If you feel that bad, DKA is probably setting in, diabetic ketoacidosis, your blood is becoming very acidic. You need to take care of yourself. Go to the hospital. It usually means you'll be admitted and put on an IV for a couple of days. But the important thing is first to rest and take care of you. Okay, guys, have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.